welcome back to Pro Wrestling, and today there's not really for you. So today, I am now, of course, officially going to be doing my WWE Hell in a Cell 2021 review here today then, guys. So yeah, we might as well get into it. But our main event was, of course, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for, of course, the WWE Championship inside Hell in a Cell. But that was our main event. We might as well just get right into it from the start. So yes, and our first match of the night was officially, of course, it was Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship inside Hell in a Cell. This one was absolutely amazing to just kick this show off, really. Of course, Bayley was trying to use Bianca Belair's hair against her in this match. And, it was just a very good, solid match, to be honest with you, which I personally really did bloody enjoy, to be honest with you. So, yes, it was a very good match, and yeah, I simply did really enjoy it. And the match did end with Bianca Belair hitting the KOD onto Bayley onto a open ladder as well, which was just absolutely amazing. And Bianca Belair did officially retain her title with a big win over Bayley. So what a big win that is for Bianca Belair. And I personally did really bloody enjoy this match. So yes, brilliant match this was. And I'm looking forward to see where Bianca Belair goes next with her title reign. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bayley. But, hoping for some very big things for both of them. So yes, that's all going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to the rest of Bianca Belair's reign. Anyway, the next match we did officially get, it was of course a big match. It was of course Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. This match was very good. We saw some fantastic moves going on in this match as usual, as was expected. The match of course did live up to the expectations. I don't think it was as good as their past matches, but it was still a very good, solid match on the night though. So yeah, I personally really enjoyed the match. It was very good. These two just beat the hell out of each other. Cesaro was delivering some very good uppercuts, and Seth Rollins was just doing his thing as well. But how this match did, of course, end, Seth Rollins did do the surprise roll-up onto Cesaro, and Seth Rollins did end up pinning Cesaro with the surprise roll-up. It was a good match, but, it was a disappointing finish. But, yeah, Seth Rollins did, of course, get a big win over Cesaro here. Cesaro's push over. I don't know, we'll just have to really see where it goes. But, of course, Seth Rollins is probably going to move on to other things as well, same as Cesaro, or will the feud continue? We will just have to really see. But, yes, that's going to be very interesting to, of course, see where, of course, we do really go from here. So yes, that's going to be very interesting to see what happens from here now. So yeah, that is of course going to be very interesting. And look, do these two still feud, or where the hell do we really go from here? We'll just have to see. But anyway, the next match after this, it was of course Shayna Baszler versus Alexa Bliss. Yeah, boring, of course it was. It just wasn't great, to be honest with you. I mean, just as soon as Shayna Baszler just beat Alexa Bliss up, Alexa Bliss literally just was laughing about it. And you're laughing about an MMA fighter beating you up. That's not very good for Shayna Baszler whatsoever. But the talking point is Alexa Bliss was literally just controlling. She was basically just controlling Nia Jax, and then and then she made Nia Jax literally just slap Reginald. And then these two just both screamed at each other, really, which was all quite weird. And then eventually Shayna Baszler got distracted by all this, and she got taken out by Alexa Bliss, and then Alexa Bliss hit the twisting Bliss, and then Alexa Bliss ended up beating Shayna Baszler. Wow. Anyway, the next match that we did get after this, though, I don't really want to comment anymore on Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler, so we'll just move on to the next match, which was very good. It was, of course, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. I really enjoyed this match. It was a very good, solid match, to be honest with you, which was very enjoyable. These two just beat the hell out of each other, really. It was just really enjoyable. We saw some great moves and stuff in this match. and overall it was just very, very, very entertaining, to be honest with you. It was a very fantastic match, to say the least. I mean, how this match ended, though, is Sami Zayn hit the haluva kick onto Kevin Owens, and yes, Sami Zayn ended up getting a massive win over Kevin Owens, and I wasn't really expecting it, but yes, I guess we still continue with this match, with this feud, and, you know, I'm all right with that. We can continue with this feud. I'm all good with it, so, yeah. Anyway, it looks like it's 1-1 overall. Kevin Owens has got a win, and Sami Zayn has got a win, so, yeah. It looks like these two might have one more match. Hopefully we could possibly add in a stipulation to it. We'll just have to see. But yeah. And then the next match we got, again, wasn't great. We got a pattern here. We go to one good match. Oh my god. It was Rhea Ripley. Yes. So basically, of course, it was of course Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for, of course, the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Yeah, I mean, it was alright. These two beat the hell out. These two went at it for a bit, to be honest with you. I mean, Rhea Ripley hit the riptide, and then Charlotte got her foot on the rope at a point, and then, you know, eventually Rhea Ripley started getting quite frustrated, so these two were battling outside the ring, and then Rhea Ripley hit her with a part of the announce table. Rhea Ripley got disqualified, and then Charlotte Flair won by disqualification, but still our champion, Rhea Ripley. Why do we just get so much bloody false endings? Not good, not bloody good. But yes, then we did get another. But then we got a very good match. It was Bobby Lashley. Yes, it was Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in Drew McIntyre's last chance match inside Hell in a Cell. And yeah, this was very, very good, to be honest with you. I really, really did really enjoy this. To be honest with you, I mean, these two just went at it from the start, and, you know, Bobby Lashley went outside the ring to try and get a few things, and then yeah, these two started battling outside the ring and stuff, trying to bash each other against the cage and stuff. Drew McIntyre got put through a table at a point in this match. Bobby Lashley tried to lock in the Hurt Lock a few times and failed. Drew McIntyre eventually hit Bobby Lashley with a Claymore, but, you know, the referee was down because Drew McIntyre had accidentally taken him out, and then eventually when a new referee tried to come in, he came in, tried to get a count, and then MVP came in and then distracted Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre took him out with a Claymore, and then this match went on for a couple of more minutes while these two just kept on going at it. It was just a very good all-round match, to be honest with you, until eventually MVP once again distracted Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre got rolled up by Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley, of course, did retain his title by a roll-up inside Hell in a Cell, and yeah, in our main event inside Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I mean, it was a great match overall. It was a great match, but not a very good ending once again. But yeah. Anyway, what is my match of the night? I would probably give it to Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, or the main event probably, or the first match. To be honest with you, so the matches I would either give it to are Bianca Belair versus Bayley, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, or Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. They're the ones that I would either give it to. If I had to pick, I might. I'll just say the main event. I'll just say the main event, to be honest with you, even though it didn't have the greatest of endings, but in my opinion, it was probably the best match, to be honest with you. What does the show rating get? The show rating gets a 6 overall. It does get a 6, not the greatest of pay-per-views. And, you know, of course, it was the final one in the Thunderdome, and not a really great way to go out of it, really. But, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, we're getting the fans back soon, which is all good. So yeah, but look at But yeah, look, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Anyway, thanks for watching this video of Pro Wrestling. I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, thanks for watching.